What's up guys, and welcome to FPL Today. I'm your host JNO. Welcome to the channel and welcome to a little, I suppose you could say, promo, because I just want you guys to be fully aware of what I'm doing on another channel on YouTube. It's called FPL WILDCATS, so it's still FPL. Don't worry, it's not about something else. And it is a channel I am doing with FPL Nymphaea, Kurtjoy, and FPL TV Brett, and I think you know all of them. A lot of them are friends of the channel for a while now. We have started our own live streams where we all discuss FPL together. It's great fun. We bounce ideas off of each other, and we also get you guys involved with the questions. So we're going to show you a clip of that, but also before we get into that, a massive shout out to Another Hoops, who has become a member of Team Patreon. Thank you, Another Hoops, for your support. You've been around the channel for a while now, I know, so it means so much to me that you've taken this step to support the channel. It's amazing that you've taken this step and kind of helped me push this channel onto bigger and bigger things. So thank you so much, mate. It's greatly appreciated. If you are interested in that, of course, check out the link in the description for Team Patreon, and also enjoy this clip from our live stream from last week, and make sure you are around this Monday, today. This video goes out 4 o'clock. And tonight around 8:30 we will be streaming again, and it will be a draft, and it should be, as far as I'm aware, the first YouTube FPL draft by FPL YouTubers on YouTube, so it should be really good. So make sure to join and enjoy this clip. Links in the description down below as well for the channel FPL WILDCATS. Join the jamboree. How did I forget to say link in the description?
But this is a good time to say, if you're enjoying this and you're loving our content, please don't forget to pop us a like and subscribe. If you subscribe, something cool will happen on the screen somewhere, I've been told.
It has happened this stream, so they should have seen it. If they've been...
Woo! Well done. Thank you. Cool. So do we have any more questions, Kurt?
Yeah, I've got one quite early on. Simon Robinson asked, and Jay actually mentioned him. He wants to know about Pedro, what we think about Pedro as an option, because obviously it's the same value as Diogo Jota from Wolves, who is obviously a very popular pick. But with Willian, potentially leaving, could Pedro be a good choice?
Yeah, I mean, seeing as I brought it up, I'll start off. I think it could all change, of course, by the time the season starts, purely because if there aren't moves away, and with the change of the transfer window, we will be able to make a decision closer to the time. But I think if some of their best wide players are lost, with Willian and Hazard both being linked away, it brings players like Pedro, at least until they either bring in someone else or the January transfer window, they're going to come to the forefront of the side. I think, as far as I'm aware, and I'm sure the name's Sarri, he plays 4-3-3 with a lot of emphasis on the wingers. So I think this could suit Pedro very well. Of course, he could be playing up front with Morata as well. You've got a Spanish connection there. Cesc Fabregas could be coming into the side. You've got Alonso. A lot of Spanish players there that could link very well together. I think Pedro could be a bit of a bargain at 6.5. I think also with the World Cup, the likes of Hazard may not start. Willian may not start. So I'm hoping upon hope that he does start, and then I won't have to take him out of my side. Along the lines of Jota, though, I think he is also an absolutely amazing pick. I know Wolves are a promoted side, but I think you're looking at one of the strongest promoted sides in a long time, and his stats from last season seem the best out of any of their attacking players for me.
Yeah, I've picked him to be this season's Gross in a lot of my videos, so I'm hoping he does well now. So just a question following on for that, Jay. Do you think Alonso will still be Golonzo under Sarri?
I think the formation change is going to worry a lot of people. I still think as long as they have a defensive-minded midfielder that's going to drop into a back three on the attack, you could still have... Because, I mean, if you look at Liverpool, Liverpool played four at the back, and then Robertson still went and got the points that he got. So I think if Alonso keeps his place, and that's what I worry about, whether he's going to keep his place over Emerson. If he keeps his place, I still think he could get points. Is it going to be as many as when he was playing in a wing-back formation? The fact his set pieces are so good means I think he could still keep up with those stats. but
Yeah,
it is
point.
one to watch.
I think I did hear somewhere that the new managers has like to play more defensively, so 5 at the back, and I think that Alonso himself has said that he's been working a lot more on his defensive skill and will, you know, only sometimes attack or something along those lines. So I guess I think for that amount of money, I think last season we would have just chucked him in, not even worried about it. But I think we need to kind of have some like, yeah, some knowledge really. The Shield should hopefully tell us
Exactly.
about
Yeah,
what's
let's
going
not
on.
forget they're playing in the Community Shield as well a week before the season starts. So that's going to be a good identifier, isn't it, of whether Alonso plays and where and how he plays. So he's not. I haven't even considered Alonso personally until we have this conversation, and it brings up more dilemmas than I need. I hadn't considered Alonso personally because of this reason. We don't know much about the manager. Well, he hasn't managed in the Premier League before, but we know he got a lot of clean sheets at Napoli, so a more organised, defensive kind of manager. But at the same time, you can't you can tell Alonso to defend more, but whenever I see clips of Alonso on like Twitter, all he does is he's just volleying screamers into the top corner. Like, you can't change the player. Obviously loves to get forward and score goals, like it's in his DNA. So, and like Jay said, he's on free kicks, so that doesn't matter if you're a defender and attacker. If you're on set pieces and you've got the left foot like he has, then he's still got a chance of popping up with a goal, you know. So that does add more incentive to him. But for me, I'm scared to opt for Chelsea players currently with Pedro, Hazard. They're all tempting players because they've got very, very good fixtures. But because we don't know how they're going to set up yet, I haven't got any Chelsea players at the moment.
I'd be nervous with Rob Green in goal anyway, behind those. You know what I'm saying?
He's not one of your rotation
team,
options,
by
then,
the way. Don't panic. Don't panic, people.
He's your set and forget, isn't he, Rob Green?
Shh. Tell everybody.
Don't spoon feed.